This has to go well. I must prove I'm better.
Ooh, I'm Zeus. I create a group of gods so incredible, and we meet and talk about all the good in the world. How hard could that be? Today is a fresh start, Hades. Creating my own team of gods, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Getting together the most powerful, most evil, and hideous of them all.
Hi, are we in the right place? Yes, come in. Find your seat, take your name tags.
Welcome to the first session of the year. Today's session is just to get to know one another and talk about your task for the week.
Hi, good of all things yummy. Food, drinks, sweet treats. Where are the snacks?
This is very unprofessional.
Well, are you broken?
Thank you for your feedback, mighty screen god, and thanks to you, food god.
Hi, the almighty god of silence. I like taking voices. It's a guilty pleasure as well as a party trick. So you best say the right thing. This is Daydream. I'm more of a silent but deadly god, always getting people into trouble.
Right, well, seems like we're doing introductions, so we might as well continue.
I am the distraction god. I get distracted very easily, so that is what I enforce upon others.
Hi, I'm Test God. I test people in all areas of life. Challenges, physical tests, just testing people's patience.
Oh, lovey, you must be fun.
Ow, I'm sorry. I'm accident, and that pretty much sums me up. Ever dropped anything or laughed so hard you peed?
Well, now you've met the team, let's get into today's session. You are all tasked to find one random mortal on the surface and work your powers on. Who did we all pick? I picked this horrible soul that I just thought would be hilarious to prank. Megan Quirky.
Hey, that's who I picked.
And me.
Silence, you literally sent me her details so I could pick her.
Please tell me you did not all pick Megan.
What did you guys do?
Well, it had come to my attention that Megan had a rather important week ahead. From job interviews to work, all the way to a lovely date. So, why don't make this experiment the most fun it can be?
Oh, you're evil.
So you made every god choose Megan as their target?
Precisely.
Okay, well, clearly I've assembled the scariest and most horrible villains of them all. Why don't you show us your work? Daydream, why don't you go first?
Daydream! Hello! Don't worry, I got her. Well, as I said, Megan had a rather important week last week. And on this particular day, she had a date.
One of my proudest works.
Now, Daydream tends to work with others. Daydream is very crucial to a lot of our work. For example, Daydream helped me with Megan's driving test. She failed.
Nice work, Daydream. Who's next?
Oh, me? Well, as we were talking about dates, let's get into it. On this date, let's just say Megan was feeling slightly clumsy.
Right. Oh, the most beautiful pairing, salmonella and a date.
Somehow she managed to have a good date that I was not a fan of. So with a little help from moi, she trips her date up whilst heading down the stairs. One broken arm, 3 stitches and 1 bruised elbow later. It was a success. Well, for us anyway.
Okay, well, that would start my week off badly.
Me. On a Tuesday, Megan plays football at the local park. She was mid-game when a hunk ran past. Now, I do feel slightly bad about the next part, but Screen approached me and we gave her a call.
It was brilliant. Megan sat there, ice pack on her face, and her phone began to ring. I saw my little computer. It was an important work call. I decided she didn't need to take that, so I froze her phone. That wasn't quite my intention, but Megan was not best pleased, as you can imagine, so I used my powers for good to plan a lovely burger in her mind. A way to lift the spirits. Yes, food, but you forget what happens after that.
Hey, actually, no, it was me.
Actually, come to think of it, distraction was to blame too. Well, it sounds like you were all part of this. What happened? Well, Megan was walking home from her bug and she was on her
phone.
Megan started to get incredibly hungry. Of course, she was distracted and didn't see a massive root in the road.
I have mixed feelings about my work here.
That's when I came into play. Now, although the bee isn't my fault, she did lose her ability to speak, and I loved it.
You got to actually give me nightmares.
Well, thank you, God. This was, informative. If this program continues, maybe pick another person next week.